Hello everyone. So today I'm going to explain you about my cloud computing project, that is Cassandra RESTFUL API. So what is the project about? It exposes Cassandra data tables and nodes with the help of RESTFUL APIs. So we can operate on the data tables and add nodes to the cluster or remove them through these APIs. We've also created a web browser UI so that the user can use them without even knowing what the Cassandra does internally. So yes, these are the instructions that I'm given you to install. And these are the instructions to run the code, and these are the 16 APIs and their usage. Explain detailedly how to use and what data to send and so on. So I'll explain all this API. So let's see. For this to run, we have to run Cassandra first. The simple command. So yes. That's all. Next is my phone repo. Let me grab my flask and this fan. And so yes, here I go. Let me get this thing. So this is my project. The UI has been light, so the user concentrates only what he needs and what we provide. This is a link to the browser tool, and these are the APIs that we have provided. For example, take key spaces. List all key spaces, get info of a particular key space, create new key space, and delete key space. So in the same way for nodes, column families, and rows, and these are the contributors, myself, Akash sir, Meher sir, and Vinayak sir. We have a team of 4. So let's go to the Cassandra browser tool. And so here we go. These are the key spaces, list of key spaces in the Cassandra cluster that we have created. So yes, let me create a new key space. This is the first API, I'm listing all key spaces. The second API is creating a new key space with a replication factor of 3. And so it got created, yes. Wow. So next, let's select the key space. We can see the information about it. It says replication factor 3 that we have already done. And now let me delete this key space, which is the 4th API. It's successfully created so that we can access column variables later, column families or whatever. Yes. So if you can see here, if I keep it 1, I'll get about 4. If I keep it 2, I'll get about system. So it's like well-designed API services. Let's go to column families. As key spaces and column families are related, so column families belong to a particular key space. So a key space is slash which key space you want to access, and the list of column families if you want. You have to just type as column families and you get. Currently there are no column families. Then there's the option of creating a column family. Suppose I create row 1 and field. I say username, data type, password is also VASCAN, and college is also VASCAN. Okay, then if I want to add field, I can add create. I just created a column family. Listing column families, creating these are 2 APIs related to column family, and when I select it, I get the information required for the user. So if CF underscore ID is this and the caching is this, is none. So yes, now the another API is deleting this column family. So let's delete it. It is successfully deleted. Let's create it again so that we need to access entries. Something, anything is fine. So, if we got it created, let's select the column family, and then we can even see as entries belong to a particular column family. If it just keeps slash entries, then I should get all the entries belonging to it, but there are none. So let's create an entry. So first my home is in Hyderabad, and then my password, something. I just created a field, that's it. So it created a row, saying row is username, password, Radha, and home Hyderabad. And this pagination also, you should not forget that there is one. So I can show you pagination also, but I have to create entry, so let me create entry. So here the first field will be your primary key. That's the default value of 10 for pagination. Now, if you can see, I have followed the the rules that API provides. The one is this thing, one saying one or entries or they're in relation, then keeping it as flag. These are the rules. And another rule, if you can see here, if I want to delete something, then I keep it delete request. And if I want to list something, then I put get request. And if I want to create something, then I put post request. These are the rules that you have to be followed during using pragmatic API, REST API. So let me create another thing to get information done. Yes, immediately get RESTFUL. And see, this is the first one. And so the pagination is also very well done. Now, if you want to do operations on a single entry, then let's take this. So when I click on this, it says flag this. That means it's a primary key. It automatically takes the primary key. Whatever you press, suppose if I press this, it says Rohit because, if I press this, it says Rohit because it's the primary key. Only the primary key I can access an entry. And suppose if I want to delete this, just delete entry, it goes away. So we've lost. So these are the 16 APIs that I have told you right now. And if I want to go home, it's simply home. And you can access the APIs, different APIs. So I've showed you the pagination, UI, and the APIs that you have done. So this is the project that we have done, and the 4 of us have done it. We have worked with the Cassandra API, the Python driver that is provided, which is learning it and then using it on it. Oh, I forgot to show you about the nodes thing. Yes, so nodes can be accessed through Python. So there is only current one cluster, that is the CTIP 10.136.1. If I want to create, if I want to add something, I'll take my friend's username and password, and his ID is 10.136.128. So let me attach it. It will take time to attach because I'll have to install Cassandra in his IP. So it's installed Cassandra in his IP. And then you have to install them, just start Cassandra in his laptop, so it takes time. So it's and then it should do handshake with my cluster seed ID, that's 10.136.68. So here you can see the handshaking being done. See handshaking version is 10.136.68. That is my IP here. There's handshaking, and then let's wait until it gets created because starting Cassandra takes time. Meanwhile, I can explain you about. Yeah, I guess it's over. Mostly because it's just jump to normal. Waiting for that. It's done. Yes, see, immediately I can see this. So I can remove my machine only through password. And it's ready. And 1, 2, 3. So I can remove it. It also takes time because you have to access your laptop and then you have to run commands and node tool decommission on his laptop, so it takes time. And meanwhile, I'll show you this thing in this add node. This is the file I send it to his laptop, and then I configure it so that it uses the test cluster that I have created and then handshakes with it. And then my main code goes on here with all the import statements, and I have clearly commented, what so this is the class of pagination, and this code related to key state operations, and then this code related to machine nodes. So these are the 4 things, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you get about column family 1, 2, 3, 4. This is about row is 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 16 things that we have implemented. It takes taking time. Yes, it should actually. So it's done. Yes, it's done. Yes, it's done. It's successful. So let's go to home. So this is the end of our project. Thank you for watching.